We've known for quite some time that Disney was working on a special animatronic, an animatronic for Walt Disney. And personally, I can't pretend to be some massive fan of Walt Disney. There's people out there that know everything about Walt Disney, like all this stuff, like historians. I cannot pretend to be one of those people. And I know that Walt loved the advancements in technology, this idea of animatronics, all this stuff. However, would he want himself made into an animatronic? I guess that's not a question I can answer. His family seemed to be a little bit upset about the entire thing. Well, once we started seeing pictures of it out there, it looks a little creepy. It doesn't really look like Walt Disney very much. But
Man,
they had their big opening day for it yesterday, right, Jay? Their big public release.
It was Disneyland's 70th anniversary yesterday. Bob Iger, Josh D'Amaro, all these other people, they were all out. And this was the big day for this animatronic show that featured Walt Disney talking to the audience. They hyped this up for 6 months, that this is going to be something you don't want to miss, because it captures the spirit of Disney. And look what it did on opening day. The spirit of Disney.
He was the happy one. I always said he's the smart Disney.
Oh my God.
Do you hear everybody? Oh, it broke down. He did a little shimmy when he broke too. Watch when he gets up. Like, look at that little shimmy shake dance. It freaking broke. You had months. This was supposed to be a big event. Bob Iger was there. Everyone was there. You had invited celebrity guests there. Everyone was there. And this was the brand new opening. You had months to get this thing right. And what does it do?
He froze like Biden. It's like a Mitch McConnell freeze, you know?
Sorry, I'm yelling again. Let me tone it down.
Like that is, look, you're always going to have some technical stuff, whatever. But obviously, this is the big thing, man. The first day they're debuting it to the public. And fuck, bro. And there was already a lot of people that had questions about the idea of doing this in general and how kind of strange it looks. And it really doesn't look like Walt Disney. And, you know, another thing that was talked about was they didn't use some sort of like AI to recreate the voice or anything. Instead, they decided to use like archival footage. But then the sound seems kind of strange. And these are from different points in his life. So the quality differs from line to line that he says. I don't know if this was a good idea for them.
It's a terrible idea. There's no need. They actually, in Hollywood studios, they actually have a 15-minute film of a little documentary of Walt Disney, which I think is perfect. You sit down, it's just a movie. He just talks about, you know, how he went bankrupt a few times, how he created Mickey Mouse, his vision for the Disneyland park in California. And he talks a little bit about what he wanted to see in Florida as far as the theme parks there as well. Like just how he got these ideas. It's perfect. That's all you needed. And if you were interested in seeing that, you go in and you could sit down. This they hyped up to be some kind of like, we're bringing Walt back from the dead so he could walk around and talk to you. Now, for some strange reason, before, the animatronics at Disney, such as in Pandora, are fantastic. They did like a spectacular job. But just recently, from Tiana's Bayou to now this, and even like the new like Hall of Presidents stuff, they look really crappy. I mean,
I've always thought the Hall of Presidents things, they're very hit or miss. Some of them look like demons.
Yeah.
Like truly, like some of them look absolutely awful. It does seem to be a little hit or miss with those ones.
But I mean, even like we showed yesterday, that Disney Plus released the POV of a lot of the rides, and even in the freaking Tiana's Bayou, it's the animatronics are broken. Like I don't know if they even knew, but it's pretty sad. And then the great big reveal broke.
Didn't they lose a decent amount of their talent? Like by decent amount,
yes.
I felt like some people left and actually went to Universal. Right?
They went to Universal. And helped create Epic Universe. So the animatronics at Epic Universe are fantastic. So, and you've seen them, like Frankenstein, and even the entire monsters, the monsters ride is filled with animatronics. So that look amazing. So, and here you have like the legacy of Walt Disney broke day one.
Yeah, there you go. And like I said, I can't pretend to be some massive, huge. Oh, I know Walt would have hated this. I can't pretend to be one of those people that like knows everything about him or whatever. But a lot of people are upset that they decided to bring him back that way.